Good morning and welcome to our high tunnel. This year we want to plant a ton of our own vegetables, so in addition to our garden we decided to put up this 10 by 20 greenhouse for those vegetables that need just a little bit warmer temperatures than what our daily average temperature is. We began this project by clearing out a space for the high tunnel, so there was a huge moss layer to remove and a lot of stumps and logs. Once the spot was cleared, it only took about 45 minutes to get the metal tubing put together and the plastic onto the greenhouse.
So we have these ground anchors about 2.5 feet down in the ground holding this thing down with these chintzy ropes that came with it. And surprisingly, it did stretch them all out, but it didn't take off like a parachute the other day in some hurricane winds that we were getting. So just in case, we're going to put actual steel cable on here and crimp it. That way there's no way, it would have to rip the ground anchor out instead of just ripping these ropes. So, putting this 1/8" cable on here. Grab your crimper.
Yep. Alright, I got a hold of it.
Good. Alright.
One project in particular that I'm super excited about is getting the garden started, getting all the posts in the ground and the fencing up and the plants in the ground. They are bursting at the seams in the RV. But one thing in particular is we got this high tunnel for some vegetables that need the warmth, and it is significantly warmer in here. We set this up the other day, and we've been kind of monitoring what it's like in here. And right now, the weather forecast says it's about 50 degrees outside. It's very warm in the sun, much warmer than 50. But I put a little thermometer and hygrometer in here earlier to see what the temperature is, and it's 90 degrees in here. It says it's 40% humidity, but the walls are sweating up here and they're wet, so I think it's a little more humid than 40%, but 90 degrees in here and it's only 50 degrees outside, so that is absolutely lovely. The plants are gonna just love it in here. We ended up finding a ton of these landscaping timbers under a big pile of snow, and we threw away all of the rotten ones and we kept the good ones for building raised beds in the high tunnel. Screw wheels in these.
I'm sure he was into something.
Oh, hi.
Alright, that's enough. Hi. Hi, bud.
Watch out. Watch out. We had just enough of these landscaping timbers to build 3 of these beds on this side. We're going to use some more wood that we are salvaging on the property for the other side, but first we are going to fill these beds.
It's actually a lot easier than
The wagon.
I think that is enough organic material at the bottom. That's the point. Take that off.
Finally. You don't have to play with those, buddy. Okay.
Carry your way a little. Yeah.
You almost need like one of those boards there as like a ramp. Ready?
Now, easier.
didn't think you'd already gotten all of them there in the woods.
So it's got to go on this side of that anchor.
I don't even know if that one can be. This one is so thick.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. You just barely go through it.
That's like a true 2x6, but it's more like a 2 1/4 by 6.
Something. It's crazy. Can you grab me this?
Well, we finished our last raised bed for the greenhouse with the sawmilled lumber that we found, and now we just have to fill it, and then it will be ready for plants as soon as the weather gets a little warmer. Look at that, you don't even got to take it far.
This one might not be sturdy enough on that corner.
It might not be. Okay, this now might be. This thing must be leaning. Oh, water. I'm working on getting the tomatoes and peppers planted in the greenhouse today. So I wanted to do this a couple of weeks ago, but unfortunately we had a week where the temperatures were dipping back into the 30s at night, and I just didn't want to risk losing all of my tomatoes. So unfortunately they had to stay inside a little longer than anticipated, so some of them are looking a little weak and fragile. So I'm hoping that once they get in the ground in here and it stays a nice consistent warm temperature during the day, that they will start looking wonderful again. The daytime temperatures inside the greenhouse have been in between the 80s and 90s during the day, and it's been staying around the low 50s at night. So it's really great temperatures for the tomatoes and peppers to be planted in. We're excited to see how well the tomatoes and peppers do and what kind of yield we can get from them to see how much we can for the year. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.